Hello, Cancer. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for finding me. This will be a general reading to cover the period between the 20th of April and the 26th of April. But of course, timing is fluid, so whenever you watch this video, that will be the right time for you, and there will be messages in there for you at that time. It is a general reading, so it won't necessarily resonate with everybody watching, but it will certainly have some meaning for some of you. All right, now I've got 3 decks I'm going to shuffle again. I have done a pre-meditation, a pre-shuffle before turning the camera on. So I will do a final shuffle and set the cards out. If you want to fast forward to when the reading starts, that's absolutely fine. But I will just finish off the shuffling and cutting of the cards and laying out. But I'll do that in silence. Cancer, we're ready to go. Let's see what the universe has selected for you as the situation for us to consider. Okay, well, what we have is the disruption card at the heart of your reading, Cancer. I don't know what this is at the moment. Okay. This disruption card is very much like the Tower card in ordinary tarot. It is from the major part of this deck. It shows a person sort of having his energy split. So something has happened that has created a lot of, as it says, disruption in your life, whether it's in emotional disruption, psychological disruption, physical disruption, or perhaps a combination. But there's something quite dramatic that's happened. Perhaps something's happened that you weren't aware was going to happen, and it's created quite a bit of disruption for you. And the clarifier for that is the 3 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Pentacles is about working on something new developing. Sometimes it's working with others to create something brand new, working hard to create something new. And then the second clarifier is it's the devil energy. It's the devil energy, and you can see the couple embraced in a passionate embrace. However, the thorns, there's a thorn growing. The rose is there, the red rose, but there's flames all around them, and the thorns of the rose are wrapping around the couple and cutting into the couple. So this is a very quite a destructive passion, embrace, if you like. There's an addiction going on within this card, an obsession and an addiction that overrides the cuts that are happening to the couple. So this is a clarifier for something new that's been worked on, that's brought in this tower moment, this disruption into your life. The challenges are this: there's been a passion that's been ignited, Cancer. A passion has been ignited. You can see the heart chakra is on fire, and the woman is in ecstasy. Her head's back, her eyes are closed, and she's all consumed by this passion. And here we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a very sensitive queen, and the cups are very much a part of your energy, Cancer, very much a part of the water energy. So I would suggest, I would think that here you are, although the readings aren't gender specific, but we have the Queen of Cups, a very sensitive queen, offering her cup of love, but you can see the thunderclouds in the background, and she's looking quite soulful and sorrowful. So this is a clarifier for the passion ignited. And then we have the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is when we have to hold on to something. I mean, on this picture you've got the man, he's gone out into the woodland carrying all his treasure in a bag, and he's looking very cautiously, if you like, and very warily. He's looking around him to see if anybody can see him. So this is about holding something close, keeping something away from others, whether it be, I mean, here it's about wealth and money, but it could be about information, or it could be about an occasion or an event. It could be anything. So take it how it resonates with you, Cancer. But it is a clarifier for the Queen of Cups energy, connected to this passion ignited. And also remember that these are the challenges. These are the challenges to this disruption card, and the devil energy, and something new. So let's see where this is going, Cancer. And remember, this will resonate with some of you, but not with all of you. So the root of this matter, is there's a suffering in silence, and this is from the mental part of the deck. And this is about things, you're worrying, things going over and over in your mind, that is causing you sleepless nights, if you like. Something, remember, this is at the root of the matter, so it's already happened, and it's already happened, and perhaps still happening. So this would be the Nine of Swords in ordinary tarot. So a lot going on in your mind, but going on within you. You're not sort of, you haven't been sharing that, if you like. You've been suffering in silence. And just to clarify that, we've got the Four of Pentacles again. So remember, the Four of Pentacles came out here as a challenge for you. And here it is again at the root of the matter. And there we have the wealthy man holding his coins very close to his chest. And then sometimes we have to do that, don't we? We have to look after what we've got sometimes. So, you know, this is showing, as this is a clarifier for suffering in silence, holding something very close to your chest, not sharing what it is that you know or that you're experiencing. And then for a second clarifier, we have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords, it's the wounded heroes. We have the soldiers coming away from the fight. They have won a battle. However, it's a little bit of a hollow victory. It feels like a hollow victory because they are all carrying their wounds from the battle. So it just feels to them like it's a hollow victory. It's the walking wounded, if you like, the Five of Swords coming back from the battle, and this clarifies suffering in silence, the suffering you've been doing, and holding it in, holding it close to your chest. So the history leading to this event, to this disruption event, it's to do with the base chakra. Now, your base chakra at the root of your spine, that's the energy center, to do with practicalities, safety, security, finances, money, earnings, all those. And it's the nearest to the ground as well. So it's about, and anything to do with earth matters, practicalities. So this is the starter. This is the starter of the history, something to do with the base chakra. And here we have the Five of Cups, the sad card, the sorrowful card. This person is, again, we've got the red sky in the background, looking down at the cups that have spilled over. However, not noticing that there's two full cups behind him. So all is not lost. This soldier feels that all is lost and is crying over what's gone, sad over what's gone. However, it's not all lost because there are still cups, two full cups behind him. So this is to clarify for this base chakra. And then we have the Emperor card. Right, the Emperor in the tarot is above the kings. He rules his empire. He makes the laws, and his way or no way, really. And you can get the good emperors that rule wisely, and then you can get the not so nice emperors that have large egos and don't rule in a fair or equal way. They can be quite self-obsessed. So there's an emperor energy here, and take it how it resonates. But there's definitely an emperor energy here, and it's to do with a feeling of loss, and the loss of something to do with either the safety, security, or financial matters. All right, so this is the past, the history leading on to the current disruptive energy and the devil energy. So what's on your mind at the moment, Cancer? Okay, what are you thinking about? Well, this is the heart chakra. So the heart chakra energy center is round in your chest, round your heart area, emerald green. And this is the energy center that governs love and relationships, compassion. It doesn't have to be love relationships. It can be anything that is meaningful to you, that you love, whether it's a hobby, whether it's nature, or whether it is actually relationships. So this is what's on your mind at the moment, something to do with the heart. And also this passionate, energetic, fast communication coming in. So are you waiting, expecting some communication coming in to do with a love situation? And then the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is when there is a difficult decision to be made, and there is some conflict within you or with somebody else about a decision to be made. Because the swords are all about communication and clarity. But the Two of Swords, it's about difficulty making a decision, coming to a decision about something. Okay, so this is what's on your mind at the moment, Cancer. So what is your power in this at the moment? And here we have the firm foundation. This is the root chakra again, Cancer, the same as was in your history, the base chakra. So here we have in your power, this is the power that you've got at the moment, a firm foundation. So which is about you are secure and firm. Your foundations are firm at this time, and this is where your power lies. And also the Queen of Swords. So here you are as the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords she is a good queen, but she will not take any prisoners. It's all about truthful communication, and the queen will cut away anything that doesn't serve, so that goodness prevails. So here you are, the Queen of Swords. It's about truthful, clear communication. She can be a little bit cutting, so we have to be mindful of that in our communications when we're getting the Queen of Swords energy. So we have to keep compassion there as well. But this is part of your firm foundation, your ability to communicate clearly. All right, this is the power that you've got. And here's the Hierophant. So this is also about communication and security from a very high level. So the Hierophant is the higher good from the universe, and the Hierophant put their stamp. You'll find Hierophant energies in the high courts, for example, where difficult decisions have to be made, but firm, fair and good decisions are made. At the top of some religious orders, if you like, there would be an expectation that they give good, fair decisions. So, and in the past, people used to go to the Hierophant people in the local villages. These would be the wise elders that people would go to for advice. So you've got the Hierophant energy with you, along with the Queen of Swords, providing this firm foundation for you, Cancer. So what's around you at this time? What's in your environment at this time? Well, we have the New Beginnings card, which is the Fool energy in ordinary tarot. So this is right at the beginning. It's a major arcana, and this is a brand new beginning happening around you in your environment. You have the woman stepping forward. She's come through the door and closed the door behind her. So that's an ending of a cycle of some sort, going forward with a brand new beginning. All right, this is in your environment at the moment. And then here we have the Ace of Pentacles, which again, it's a brand new abundant offer, a brand new abundant beginning coming in, or has come in for you, which is really lovely. And then we have a clarification of the Seven of Swords, Cancer. And the Seven of Swords in this deck it's a third party card. So there we have the man with his wife, but he's very attracted to and looking over at the young woman, is very seductively, looking very coyly away from him, but he's very drawn to her, if you like. So the Seven of Swords in this particular deck is concerning third party situation. So take that how it resonates with you, Cancer. Remember, it won't resonate with everybody. So what's in your hopes and fears? So what we have is the Destiny card here in Major Arcana, Wheel of Fortune in ordinary tarot. So this is about the Wheel of Destiny, the Wheel of Fortune turning. And what you are hoping for is for it to have turned and be set. And you can see the emerald green, the green light shining, which is to do with love and romance. and relationships, and then it stopped here. It stopped, and the woman here has her hand over her heart center. So this is, you're hoping for a heartfelt love destiny. This is what you're hoping for, and the wheel of destiny, that you're hoping for the wheel of destiny to stop now at this point. And of course you've got the Empress, which is a very fertile, creative energy. The Empress in tarot is always pregnant. Very extremely feminine. She encompasses all of the energies of all of the zodiac. So she's very creative, very abundant, extremely feminine energy. So this is a clarifier for the destiny going forward. So you've got the support of the Empress, creative energy. So is this something that you are hoping for, Cancer? The destiny about to do with the Empress, whether that's creativity or fertility, perhaps, or abundance. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is work, the hard worker. This shows the smith at work, creating horseshoes. And he gets well rewarded for the work that he does. He's a very hard worker, and there's all his coins there. So this is reaping the rewards of all the hard work. So this is what you're hoping for with the abundance and the destiny card. So what's the current outcome at this time? And as you know, the energies and timing is fluid. So this is the outcome at this time concerning this reading. But, you know, if we change our perception on things, if we change behaviours, or if people around us change what they're doing suddenly or change their perception, then these outcomes can change or can fluctuate slightly or adjust. So we have to bear that in mind. But as it stands at this time, the outcome for this reading is about memories of love, and this is from the heart part of the deck. We have the two hands that have scooped up this candle in a glass. So this is a memory that is being thought about, and there are other memories floating in the water, and as you know, water is about our emotions. So the outcome is this: there's something here about your memories of love, memories of a past love, perhaps. I think we have the Hanging Man here, and this is about waiting or trying to get a new perspective on things, trying to get a new understanding about things. But it is also about things not moving at this time. So there's a bit of hanging around at this time. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is a very abundant queen, creative, practical. She is able to bring what she's worth to the table, so to speak. And in this picture, you can see she's opened a chest that's full of money. This doesn't have to be about money, but it's certainly an abundant card. It's certainly an abundant card. So as an outcome, as a clarifier, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, and this is either somebody around you who's bringing this energy in to you, or this is yourself, Cancer, what you are bringing. So, but it's a very abundant card, and she is a hard worker as well. She's often owns her own business, runs her own business. Or certainly is quite high up in a business. But this is the Queen of Pentacles, the very practical queen. But there's something about no movement at the moment, or trying to get a new perspective on things, to do with a lost love and memories of a love that is perhaps no longer with us or around us. So what's coming in for you? Okay, so in the near future, what we have here is the solar plexus chakra, and this is to do with your feeling, your energy center, and feelings of power and control and autonomy. So this is something coming in for you, more power and control and autonomy, or feelings of that. And also a need for having a break, resting. Here we have the soldier resting. He's got 3 of his swords above him, hanging there, and he's got his 4th sword is down. He's got his hand near it, ready to pick it up if need be, but he's taking time out here. This is having a rest, needing to have a rest, have a break, perhaps to build up your power plex, your solar plexus, your power center, a need to recharge, I feel. And yes, and this is clarified with the 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Swords is again about having to rest, with your mind overworking, feeling a bit stuck, quite exhausted, and feeling in need of nurturing, having a nurturing energy. So this is what's coming in the near future for you, Cancer, which is important. So that concludes your Celtic Cross reading. I'm just going to get 2 oracle cards for you to conclude. I'm going to get, this is advice from Spirit, advice from the angelic realm, and advice from the Ascended Masters, Archangels, Spirit. Please, could you give some advice to Cancer concerning this reading at this time that covers the 20th of April to the 26th of April? Could you please have some advice for Cancer concerning this reading? Please have some advice for Cancer concerning this reading. One from the top, one from the bottom, and we'll see what the universe and Spirit has to say to us. Okay. So just to recap, just very briefly, at the centre of your reading was the disruption card, and the devil energy there. And then crossing that was the passion ignited and the Queen of Cups, if you remember, but having to hold something close to your chest, suffering in silence. So the advice from the universe is about karma. So this is a karmic situation. It talks about DNA. So there's something about past lives situation, where you see the DNA snakes. This is the snakes of wisdom, curling round each other. So I feel that this is something that is carried on from a previous time, a previous life. Whatever your beliefs are and understanding of certain things are concerned, we do carry things forward, energies forward in our DNA from one generation to another. And sometimes this plays out in the form of karmic karma and karmic relationships. So what the universe and spirit is saying, that you couldn't have avoided this situation. You couldn't have avoided it. It was predestined, Cancer. And it was something that, you know, as difficult as it is, as difficult as it has been, it was something that had to be played out in this lifetime. And what is obviously important now, as the future card showed, that it's about building up your strength now and having a rest and taking time out. And then we have the dragonfly card that's come out, and this is about you emerging out of the depths and emerging anew. Dragonfly energy is about transformation. And as you know, with the dragonfly grub spends about 3 years under the water as a grub, but once he emerges coming up into the light, he transforms into the beautiful dragonfly. And the universe is saying that this is what is happening with yourself now. You are emerging from this karmic situation. You are going to emerge as the dragonfly, and you're going to just be transformed with your energies, how you think and how you go forward. Very beautiful card, very spiritual card. So you do remember, all Cancerians that are listening to this reading is quite specific. It won't resonate with everybody, but it is meaningful for some of you. So I do hope it has meaning for you, and perhaps for cross-watchers that may have watched this. If it does resonate with you, if you could please like and subscribe to my channel, and that way that will help my channel to evolve, and also for yourself to have future notifications as I put the readings out. And in any event, thank you very much for joining me, and good luck, Cancer, going forward. Lots of love. Bye-bye.